Today we're going to be talking about the city building war game, War and Order. War and Order was released all the way back in 2016, and the reason I say this is to say that it has withstood the test of time, guys. When you guys jump in and play War of Order, you are not only going to be met with a thriving and growing and passionate community, but also a development team behind the game that is committed to the longevity and the success and the enjoyment of this game as well. The team over at Camel Games has produced over 20 different games, 14 of which have received global Google features. I say this, guys, because I want to reiterate the fact that the team behind War and Order is no joke. They are 100% committed to this game, committed to the community that plays this game, and the success and the longevity of this game to this point has proven that. If you guys do want to download and play War and Order, the download link is going to be in the description of the video below. In addition to the actual download links to the game, there are going to be links to all of the official War and Order social media channels. Those are going to be in the description of the video as well. And again, I would like to give a special thank you to the team over at War and Order for sponsoring this video. We've got a lot to cover, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Welcome back, guys. We've got a lot to unpack here with War and Order, so we're going to go ahead and jump headfirst right into all of it. In War and Order, you're going to be expanding your alliance territory, you are going to be developing and upgrading your army, you are going to join or create an alliance with other players, and you are going to compete against other players and other alliances within your realm. The first thing I want to cover is going to be our city. Your city is where you are going to upgrade base buildings, recruit soldiers for your growing army, forge equipment, and much, much more. Now let's jump over into our barracks and let's take a look at the different types of soldiers we've got here in War and Order, all of the different tiers of soldiers and how you can ultimately upgrade them and grow your army. All right, guys, we are now in our barracks, and this is where you guys can recruit soldiers for your army. There's a bunch of different types of soldiers that you guys can recruit and grow and improve and upgrade for your army. Here are going to be the four main types of soldiers that you guys are going to be able to actually recruit for your army. You guys are going to have infantry, cavalry, archers, and mages. Let's talk about each one of these different soldiers and what they are going to bring to the table for your army and kind of their pros and cons. Infantry has strong HP and strong defense, but it lacks speed. Infantry is a really good choice though for your defensive lines. Cavalry has excellent attack and defensive abilities, and it's also got swift movement speed, allowing it to cut and traverse through the battlefield very quickly. Archers are a relatively balanced troop type, and they do well in many different kinds of battles. Mages have low defense and low HP, but they have powerful attack and uncommon attack range. In addition to your standard soldiers in your army, you guys are going to have the opportunity to train and develop the Beast. Now let's jump over and take a look at exactly what that is. All right, guys, this is our Beast, guys, and this is one of the coolest aspects of War and Order. This is going to be in addition to your standard army and your standard soldiers and troop types. When going into combat, your Beast can actually march with your standard army and soldiers. Beasts have two different skill types. They have active and universal. The universal skills can be switched and applied to all of the different beasts. Beasts can even increase the buffs of your standard soldiers. In addition to all of the PvP content that War and Order offers, there's also a plethora of PvE content. And guys, I'm loving it so far, like to the point that I am going to be making a dedicated video just to these castle wars. Like that is how much that I really enjoy some of the PvE content in War and Order. Castle Wars is one of the main PvE aspects of War and Order, and think about Castle Wars kind of like other games' campaign mode, if you will. But it's got a twist to it. It's not just a standard campaign, if you will. And I'm not going to do a whole bunch of, detailing it here in this video. I want to make a dedicated video to it because, guys, I'm being 100% genuine when I say I really love this Castle Wars aspect of the game. It's a blast. But it is a lot of fun, and it does have its own twist on a campaign, if you will, but it's one that I really, really enjoy doing. And the rewards as you progress through this Castle Wars is that they're fantastic, guys. Really, there's no other way to put it. Now let's talk about the end game of War and Order a little bit. As you guys start to progress in your realm and you guys start to really get into some of this more in-depth, alliance versus alliance stuff and realm versus realm stuff, things like that, you guys are going to have the opportunity to take control and to compete in the Royal City. The Royal City is the main center objective in your home realm. Only the most powerful alliances in your realm will be able to enter into the Royal City. Whichever alliance actually controls the Royal City will be able to appoint a king or a queen, a secretary, and other officers that will be able to help them kind of manage the realm. In addition to having the prestige of being the king or queen and having one of these actual positions within your realm, these positions are actually going to come with additional bonuses and buffs, which are obviously going to be tremendously helpful as well. All right, guys, we are back in our city again, and that is going to wrap us up for our kind of introduction, if you will, to War and Order. Again, there was a lot to unpack. This is just a broad stroke look at what all War and Order really does have to offer. I've been having a blast playing War and Order. I'm going to be covering some more videos here on the channel about different aspects, more in depth specifically about War and Order, so definitely be on the lookout for those videos coming up. Just a reminder, guys, if you guys do want to download and play War of Order and you guys want to start building your empire today, the download links to the game are going to be in the description of the video below. In addition to the actual War and Order game download links, the official War and Order social media channel links are going to be in the description of the video below. If you want to go and check any of those out and go ahead and jump in and start getting acclimated and being a part of the War and Order community. Guys, I've had a blast playing War of Order so far. I can't wait to continue to play and develop my account on War of Order. And again, thank you to the team over at War and Order for sponsoring today's video. Thanks for hanging out with me on today's video, guys, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.